Hello, beautiful people, and welcome to your channeled message reading. This is the Dream Clairvoyant. Thank you so much for tuning in, and I do hope you are doing well. So I just want to apologize. I have not really uploaded this week. I think I only uploaded once. I have been recording readings. It's just I end up not posting them because I feel like something isn't right. I don't know if it's my energy has been low or if the divine just doesn't want me to speak about certain things. Typically, what happens is when I channeled messages and I don't feel as confident about the message, it means two things. It's either that, there's certain things that are currently going on and it's not time for me to reveal it to the world, or it's my energy has been low. I don't think it's my energy. I think it's a lot has been going on this week, and maybe there's something that I will see but isn't meant to be put out. I hope that makes sense. So I do apologize for not uploading as much this week. Usually I upload like a lot during the week. So yeah, that's why if you haven't heard from me in a few days, I think it's because a lot this is a critical week. This week is critical, it's crucial, and a lot was going on this week. I could feel it, I could sense it, and maybe it just wasn't time for me to reveal publicly what I was seeing. So we're gonna do it again. Okay, I'll see what I channel. Channel's message reading, please. Only reveal what you want us to know, Holy Spirit. Only reveal what you want us to know. Two of Wands. Six of Swords. Okay, so before we get started, please remember that this, for my channel's message readings, anyone can resonate with this message regardless of your sign. Also remember that the cards represents energies that anyone can embody regardless of your gender, okay? So for example, let's say I pull out a King of Wands. You can be a woman and embody the energy of a King of Wands, okay? All right, so the Magician, Two of Wands, and the Six of Swords. The Magician, this represents a manifester, okay? Someone who knows how to utilize their tools and resources to get what it is that they want. Let's look more into the Magician. King of Cups. Nine of Wands. Justice. Clarify the message. Clarify the Magician. The Hermit. Okay. King of Cups. King of Cups is known to be very, very emotional, okay? This is someone who feels things very strongly, very heavily. This is someone who is extremely emotional and vulnerable. But one thing I know about the King of Cups is he, if he's not confident, he will hide his strong feelings and play games with you instead. That's why you see him here. He's holding back his cup, but he's showing you the cards in his hands. So this is someone who loves very deeply, but they have a fear of getting hurt, of being taken advantage of. So they suppress all of their heavy feelings and emotions, and may end up playing games with you instead. So King of Cups is someone who can be very toxic, very emotionally unbalanced, even emotionally manipulative, because he feels things so strongly, yet he's so afraid to show it because he doesn't want to get taken advantage of, But the King of Cups needs to understand that not everyone is out to hurt him. Tell us about this King of Cups. Clarify the King of Cups. Eight of Swords. So this is someone who is in a state of confusion. Eight of Swords is a big mental card. It's someone who's like mentally stuck. They're stuck in their head. They can't stop thinking about something. They can't move on from something that happened. This is someone who feels defeated with the Five of Swords, the ultimate defeat here. Okay, a lack of success. Now, this King of Cups, whether this is a male or female, this could be you, this could be an individual who you're dealing with or who you dealt with. They're in a really bad situation here because they're not just an Eight of Swords, they're not just in this mental prison, but they're also a Nine of Wands, a wounded warrior. This is someone who's been through a lot of trauma. They are very defensive, maybe even paranoid. They've been through a lot, but they're still standing strong, okay? Now, when I clarify the Nine of Wands, the Page of Cups came out. Someone here has been deceiving this individual. What in the world? Let me see. Tell us about this Page of Cups. Pages represents a form of communication. Sometimes this could be communication of admiration, okay? Someone who admires you, or it could be someone who's presenting information to distract you, okay? Being immature, beating around the bush. Two of Cups. Clarify the Page of Cups. Knight of Swords. I'm not getting a good energy from this Page of Cups. I feel like this is another person. Yeah, I'm not getting a good energy. This is another person. Seven of Swords. Someone here... Be careful. Be careful. Because... this King of Cups is already going through hardships, you know. They've already been stuck in their head, wounded warrior, and then you have someone coming towards them, or someone's been trying to talk to them. Someone's been trying to talk to this King of Cups and present him with some sort of information that is totally not worth his time at all. This person is just absolutely irrelevant. Whoever is trying to relay this information wants nothing but to distract this King of Cups, wants to put him off track even more, wants to confuse him even more. Whoever's presenting this false information is absolutely irrelevant and wants attention. Two of Cups, I don't get a good vibe from whoever this Page of Cups individual is that's trying to present information to this King of Cups. Now, Two of Cups is a partnership. So this is someone who the King of Cups knows, whether this is a friend, whether this is a lover, whether this is a relative. The two of them, okay, were once on the same page. The two of them once worked together, okay? Now, the Knight of Swords is here. Yeah, this person, this Page of Cups individual coming in abruptly, because the Knight of Swords is a swift moving energy. Coming in out of nowhere with some stupid information just to put someone who's already confused into more confusion. That's why they have ulterior motives. Okay, right when I said I don't get a good feeling from this individual, the Seven of Swords came out. The Seven of Swords is someone who's doing something sneaky, and they're trying to get away with it. They don't want to get caught. They don't want you to see what they're really up to. This is some sort of information. Let me see. On the back, Page of Swords. Okay, Pages represents a form of communication, but typically this is communication from a distance. So let's say someone trying to contact you, but they're at a distance. Them trying to call you, text you, message you through social media. It's not a face-to-face communication is what I'm trying to say. This individual, Let me see. Queen of Wands, Queen of Swords, Judgment. What is this person up to, please, with the Seven of Swords? Five of Pentacles. This person is experiencing hardships. This is the second time we've seen the Queen of Wands, Knight of Cups, and the Five of Wands. So this is a Queen of Wands who's doing this to this King of Cups. Five of Pentacles is hardships, experiencing hardships, coldness, distance between two people. So this could be some sort of breakup. Hold on, you guys. Let me see something here. Judgment. Clarify the Five of Pentacles. Clarify the Seven of Swords. Tell us more about that Seven of Swords. Eight of Cups, someone who's walking away, no longer investing their time, their love, their effort into a past situation. Clarify that Seven of Swords. Bear with me, you guys. Tower, because something was exposed. Oh yes, something was exposed. The Tower is a reveal, something suddenly happening, secrets coming to light. Whatever was kept in the dark, it came to light. Someone here got exposed. It's a Queen of Wands, and even on the back, Ace of Swords represents the truth and it represents clarity. So there, this Queen of Wands, something got exposed about this Queen of Wands, and she tried to create a cover-up. Something has been exposed about this Queen of Wands to a King of Cups. And she's trying to present some false information to this King of Cups so that more of what she has done will not come out. The Seven of Swords, I told you, Seven of Swords is someone doing something sneaky and trying to get away with it, not trying to get caught. But she did get caught, and she's experiencing hardships. There's a lot of coldness and distance in her life. People are separating themselves from her. She is being forced to walk away from whatever she was plotting, planning, or doing to this King of Cups. She is being forced to walk away and no longer do that, no longer do those things. She got double exposed. Ace of Swords, the truth, clarity. Tower is something coming to light. Whatever was kept in this tower, kept in the dark, is coming to light. Clarify the Page of Swords. Yes, King of Wands is here. For some reason, she's still trying to communicate with this King of Cups, but through social media. She's trying to present information, still trying to call him, still trying to text him, whatever, because the two of them are not seeing eye to eye right now. Okay. She is, let me put this King of Wands aside. This is a Queen of Wands that's doing this. She's trying to, this person, let me tell you about the Queen of Wands. I always say each card has its positives and negatives. It just depends on who the card is representing and that person's energy. This is a low vibrational Queen of Wands. So this is someone who is very forceful. Will go to the far extent to ensure that she gets her way. Okay, this is someone who is very maybe temperamental. They have anger issues. They like to lash out. This person has temper tantrums is what I'm trying to say. Temper tantrums. When they don't get their way, you see the worst in this person. This may even be someone who uses sex to her advantage, or uses spell work. I'm just throwing it out there. Take what resonates, leave what does not. But this is someone who is very obsessed. I know when the Queen of Wands is low vibrational, they are very forceful people. They want to forcefully get their way with people. She has been caught. No one is on her side. Something's like, you see the Five of Wands? This is a fight. Even outsiders have come in. She is in trouble. There are certain people, certain relatives, certain people in her family who are also confronting her as well. It's almost like there's so much tension in her life, and people are opening their eyes to see her really, really wicked ways. Something about relatives. I feel like relatives are also confronting this Queen of Wands. She's trying to make amends. She's trying to give some sort of offer to this King of Cups, who she clearly did wrong. She got exposed for doing something to this King of Cups. She's here as a Knight of Cups trying to make amends. Okay, even here with the Five of Wands, because the tension, the confrontation, she can't take it anymore. These could even be family and friends who are attacking her for what was exposed about her. Clarify the Five of Wands. What did I say? Three of Cups. Outsiders are involved. Three of Cups, it could be a friendship group, you know, a group of people who know each other. It could even represent the community. Friends, family, the community are against this Queen of Wands. She is getting confronted. Look at this Ace of Wands. Oh, it's on all right. This is tension, passion, anger, rage. People are upset. What was exposed about this Queen of Wands? Oops, oops, oops. What was exposed about this Queen of Wands? What was exposed about this Queen of Wands? What was exposed about this Queen of Wands? The Moon. A lot. And it looks like perhaps sometimes when the Moon comes out, it can represent that it's something that you don't need to know, or that we don't need to know, something that is still really deep and covered up. I can ask even more, but just know the Wheel of Fortune's on the back. Karma has gotten this Queen of Wands for something that she was doing. She was keeping lots of secrets. The Moon is secrets. This is just a secretive, mysterious person here. So when I ask what was exposed and the Moon comes out, secrets were exposed. Someone here has karma. What goes around comes back around. Karma is finally striking this person. Clarify the Moon. What did I say, you guys? The High Priestess. The High Priestess is a secret keeper. The High Priestess is very, very secretive. Okay, what I'm even getting is what could have been exposed about this Queen of Wands. Several things. All of her secrets are coming out. That's pretty much because the Moon is secret. So what was exposed? Secrets, right? But sometimes the Moon can say, okay, that's all, you know, Spirit wants us to know. I feel like the fact that the High Priestess came out, this person is a ritualist. This Queen of Wands is a ritualist. This is someone who most likely has a coven. This is someone who is very, like, I don't know if this is like someone who's satanic, devil worshiper. This person, because the Moon is here, this is someone who's dark, very, very evil, okay? Very, very dark. The Moon can even represent the unseen world, the spirit world. Okay, the High Priestess is very spiritual and very intuitive, sometimes even a psychic. Okay, now when she's represented negatively, okay, this is someone who is into dark forms of spirituality. This is a ritualist here. What this person has been doing to this King of Cups is so dark that the moon is just saying it's a lot. Okay, It's hidden. It's dark forces, the unseen world, the spirit realm. This is what this person dibbles and dabbles in. This is some crazy stuff. Clarify the moon. Their secret life, everything's being put out. So yeah, all of the work, all of the dirty work, the dirty things this person has done. Like Seven of Pentacles is a card that represents you reap what you've sowed. So this is someone who intentionally plants seeds. They plot, they orchestrate things, then they sit back and watch it happen. So this is someone who's always plotting and calculating to get their way. This person's always strategizing something. This is not someone who is sincere or genuine. Everything that they do, there's an ulterior motive behind it. You see how this individual is looking at the work that this gentleman here is the one who put these pentacles in here. This is his work. So what was exposed with the moon is the work, the nasty, evil, dark things that this Queen of Wands has been doing to get the outcome that she wants. This is truly a magician. This is truly someone who orchestrates and plots. And I mean, this is scary. I literally asked what was exposed in the moon. The moon represents something that was hidden, something that's hidden. It represents secrets. It can represent the unseen world, the spirit world. And then she came out as a high priestess, a spiritualist, but this is like a dark spiritualist here. This is a dark spiritualist. This is a ritualist. I keep on getting that word. If you know this person, whether you are the King of Cups and they did this to you and you dealt with this witch here, or you connected with someone who dealt with this Queen of Wands, you need to pray. We all need to pray during this time, you guys. Evil is being exposed. People who dibble and dabble in the dark world, okay? People who are into voodoo, juju, all sorts of satanic, demonic stuff. Those of us who are of light, we need to pray that these wicked people will be exposed because they have an advantage. These are individuals who target people who have no sense of spirituality. People who don't even know that these things exist. They target those kind of individuals who don't have knowledge, who don't have spiritual knowledge. So they attack individuals who don't have spiritual knowledge, thinking that that person will never find out what they've been doing behind closed doors. This King of Cups was an easy target because I feel like this King of Cups had no forms of spirituality, you know. They don't have discernment. They don't have any form of spirituality at all. So this Queen of Wands here, this ritualist, was doing these things to them, and this King of Cups had no clue. Had no clue, which is why I always tell people, you need both religion and you need spirituality as well. Religion teaches us about God. Spirituality connects us to Him, so that we may hear Him when He speaks, when He warns us, when He gives us the gift of discernment, so that we will be able to detect who is from Him and who is from the dark world, who is evil. Because wicked people like this, they do these things in the dark and they mask it. They mask themselves very well. But when you have a close spiritual connection to God, you will hear Him when He speaks, when He tells you about these individuals, when He exposes these people to you. This is crazy. Like this combination here, it just screams like this is someone who is a ritualist. They perform rituals upon rituals. This is probably someone who has a cult, a coven, or something here. Something, because I knew something was going on, and I'm getting this tingle. I'm getting this tingle on my head. I knew something was happening this week, but perhaps the Holy Spirit didn't want me to put it out here because I have such a large platform. And trust me, there are wicked people who watch tarot readings to try to be 10 steps ahead. And I tried to put out readings this week, but I just didn't feel confident to post it. And so I knew it just wasn't the time. It wasn't the time yet. Those of us who are of light, we have to pray. We have to be steadfast in prayer and pray that these demonic establishments, dark establishments, will be exposed to the world, so that other people will see that this kind of evilness does exist. And you need to take coverage in the Lord. I cannot preach about this more. This stuff is real, you guys. Spiritual warfare is real. There are people who participate in wicked things like this: spiritual manipulation, juju, voodoo, wicked, evil people. Look at this person here. This ritualist, this Queen of Wands, was doing this. Like this, everything that she does is through rituals. Everything. Whether it's her attracting men, whether it's her trying to get a job, everything. This person just, all they know is rituals. All they know is spells, charms, all sorts of stuff. And this King of Cups needs to be cleansed. This King of Cups, because she sees this King of Cups as a King of Wands. There's some sort of attachment. Look at this King of Wands. And I'm really glad that I used this card. This King of Wands has a snake on his head. This King of Cups is how, this is a King of Cups, right? But this Queen of Wands sees him as a King of Cups because the only thing that has kept them together is sex. This King of Cups is the King of Wands to that Queen of Wands. They're sex partners. This person has a heavy sex addiction or attachment here. That's how that Queen of Wands has had a hold on him, through sex. He is easily tempted by her, easily seduced, easily manipulated. You see the snake here? You see the snake. What do snakes do? What do serpents do? They deceive people. They manipulate people. They trick people. And it's literally on his head. He can't even think straight when it comes to this Queen of Wands. He is fully under her submission. And I hope this King of Cups is out here watching this reading. Okay? If you found out that your girlfriend, your wife, or someone who you've been with has been dibbling and dabbling into some bizarre things, you know what I'm saying? This person has some sort of attachment on you. They've done something to your spirit. You need to go to a trusted woman of God, man of God. You need to go someone who is gifted in deliverance to get this off you. You need to block all contacts with this witch here. She is trying to still communicate with you. You physically separated. She's trying to call you, text you, message you through social media. There has to be a point of contact here so that she can keep on doing these things to you. That's why she won't leave you alone. There has to be a point of contact. You could have even tried to get away from this Queen of Wands, but you always end up going right back to her. And you can't even explain why, because it's spiritual. Clarify the justice. What did I say, you guys? Someone here is being exposed. The sun represents happiness, fulfillment, growth, expansion, fertility, but the sun can also represent enlightenment and healing. The sun is coming out to the moon. The moon is secrets, deception, but the sun is out. Someone's secrets are coming to light. Justice is being served. It's a season of justice. This is a season of you reap what you sow. This is a season where wrongs are being corrected. This is a season of justice, vindication, and redemption. So a lot of wicked people, dark-spirited people, low vibrational people are being exposed this season. You have the Hierophant, you have a Queen of Cups that's here. Let me see, clarify this Hierophant. Ten of Cups. Look at this, the Hangman, and it's in the reverse. I love seeing the Hangman in the reverse. I don't see it too often. I always see it in the upright. Someone who's stuck, stagnant, can't move, lack of progression. It's in the upright this time. It's in the reverse this time. Thank goodness. Someone here is waking up. Someone here is waking up. Someone's spirit is waking up. Whoever was put under the spiritual manipulation, spiritual submission, they are awake. They can move now. They're seeing things clearly now. Because that Queen of Wands was messing with this person's perception. Their perception of things. So that they will never see the truth about her. Okay, this could be a King of Swords, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. This person was nasty, mean, spiteful towards someone who was actually an Empress and a Queen of Cups. Why? Because their entire perception, their entire mind was manipulated by this Queen of Wands. Spiritual manipulation runs deep. These people are crafty. They master the art of manipulation. They get victory through deceit. This witch, this ritualist here was doing all sorts of stuff on this King of Cups mind to get him to see what really wasn't there, to get him to be confused, to get him to reject those who he should have actually embraced. Someone here, someone's mind was completely manipulated and skewed. Justice is being served for this King of Cups. And I also want to tell you something about this King of Cups. This King of Cups is a Hierophant. This is someone who is religious. This person has very strict and traditional views. This person is very narrow-minded and even ignorant. This is the kind of person who would probably bully or reject people who are spiritual, but they don't understand that you need both. You need both to connect to God. You can read about God, they can teach you about God, but you have got to submit yourself to Him and build a spiritual connection to Him. God is a spirit. If God is a spirit, how else can we connect to Him if not through spirituality? Connect with Him, pray to Him, hear Him when He speaks to you. The only way that you can hear God when He speaks to you, the only way that you can see His guidance and all that stuff is through spiritualism. But you also have to be careful because there are many forms of spirituality. You have the light and you have the dark. You see this person here? Let me tell you, a high priestess. I remember the first time I got a tarot reading and the card that came out was a high priestess. And the woman had looked at me and she goes, it was a high priestess and it was a Hierophant that came out. And she looked at me and she goes, oh, you're spiritual. You may be a psychic, but you're religious as well. And I said, oh yeah, I grew up Catholic, you guys. I know I don't share much about myself. I grew up Catholic. There is power in being both. There's power. This King of Wands here, what I was going to say is this King of Wands here is, this person is religious, has traditional views, but this is someone who's narrow-minded. This is someone who probably doesn't believe in the works of the Holy Spirit. They don't believe in miracles. They don't believe that God can talk to people, that God speaks to people and people can hear Him. They don't believe that God gifts people. That there are people who are prophetically gifted, that there are healers. This person has no connection to God. So when these things were happening to them, they didn't know. You see what I mean? They didn't know. They didn't know when this witch here was doing these things to him. He did not know. This is an individual. You have the 10 of Cups. 10 of Cups is unconditional love. This was a connection that really had a lot of potential. This is unconditional love. This is your happily ever after. The two of you could have even married each other, because the Hierophant can also represent marriage. But it couldn't happen because there was a spiritual hold on this person. And we thank God that they're being released, that they're no longer in this position, stuck, fell in a trap. When you're hung upside down, everything that you see is also upside down. When you're hung upside down, you don't see things correctly. That's what was happening to this person. Spiritually, they couldn't see. This person was being deceived by this ritualist, by this Queen of Wands here. The Hangman in the reverse. Y'all, I get so happy when I see this because it's someone who's no longer stuck. Let's look at this Hermit here. Queen of Swords, 8 of Pentacles. This is, listen, if you are the King of Cups watching this, you better block this person. I don't want you to have contact with this individual. Because even now that they've been exposed, they're still doing it to you. You see this Hermit here? You may not even know where this person is. You haven't seen them in quite some time. You haven't seen them face to face. They're still trying to contact you through social media, or some of them could even be using catfish accounts to still communicate. There has to be a point of contact for them to do this spiritual work on you. You understand? This individual is the Hermit. I don't know where the heck they are. The Hermit is someone who's like hiding, isolating. But they're not just hiding to rest. No, no, no. They're doing work. They're doing work on you. The 8 of Pentacles is here. They're doing work, working on someone spiritually. Putting in some sort of work, effort, doing specific things to get an outcome that she wants. This is a Queen of Swords. This is a Queen of Wands and a Queen of Swords. This person is an air sign. They may have air and fire in their charts. Okay? Leo, Aries, Sagittarius, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. Somewhere in their chart. But this is someone who embodies the Queen of Swords. This person is cold and detached. This person knows how to suppress their emotions. They don't care what they have done to you. They're still doing more of it. And they need to stop. They need to stop, because on the back you have the 5 of Swords, which is a lack of success. It is defeat. If anything, and you know, the fact that you're now aware of what this person has been doing to you, in a sense, it's making it harder for them to get you back, because it's easy for people to do charms and spells, all sorts of stuff on people spiritually if they don't know that it's being done to them. But the second you find out it's being done to you, that's when you can shield yourself, right? That's when you shield yourself. That's when you are more cautious. You look out for yourself. But when you don't know it's being done to you, what I'm trying to say is it's harder for this person to do this kind of work on you successfully now because they've been exposed, because you're now aware of it. So your guard is up. Okay? If this person doesn't stop this nonsense, behind the Five of Swords is a Ten of Swords. This is like the ultimate betrayal. You don't even see the person. You just see their clothes. They're going to wipe themselves out if they don't stop this. You literally don't even see the body. You see their pants, their shoes, their gloves. They're going to wipe themselves out. Clarify the Two of Wands. Clarify the Two of Wands. The Chariot. Three of Swords. Clarify the Two of Wands. Okay. So this is double heartbreak. This is double heartbreak because I feel like King of Cups, I feel like you are trying to go towards another lover. Perhaps this is the real person, the actual person who you were meant to be with, because there's someone who you could have had a Ten of Cups connection with. There's someone here who had unconditional love, where the two of you could have even gotten married and had kids. This is someone who has genuine love for you. And, you know, it's almost as if you know that you're going to go towards this person once this situation with that Queen of Wands dies down. But I feel like I have some bad news for you, because it looks like when you go, it looks like this person who you plan on going to is trying to leave the situation behind. The Two of Wands is someone who's trying to get a sense of direction. And with the Chariot is forward movement, someone who's prepared to go on a journey. Okay? Someone who's prepared to go on a journey. So this person is looking towards moving forward, moving on. This person here went through a lot of heartbreak here because of the constant third-party interferences. They decided to no longer invest in this connection with the Eight of Cups and just completely walk away. Now, I want us to clarify the Tower, because the Tower is something that is being revealed or needs to be revealed or will be revealed. You have been watching this other lover here with the Page of Swords, and you have been confused about how you're going to go towards them. The Hangman is now in the upright position. You feel stagnant when it comes to this other lover here. Look, who is indeed your Ten of Cups. Clarify the Tower. This may have even been someone who knew about what you were going through. Maybe they brought something to light, or they were trying to enlighten you, plant seeds, you know, in your life so that you can put two and two together about what was going on. Let me see. Excuse me. Ten of Wands. Something needs to be, it's saying that the truth needs to be exposed, needs to be revealed to this person. Yeah, this is a Queen of Pentacles who you have a Ten of Cups connection with. This could be someone who's very successful, a business person, or whatever their profession is, they're very successful. This is someone who's known to be very hardworking, loyal, committed. Something needs to be brought to this Queen of Pentacles' attention. There needs to be a Tower moment here. Something needs to be brought to light. Because where this Queen of Pentacles is at, she's trying to move away from the past that was very painful due to third-party interferences. And when I clarified the Tower, the Ten of Wands and the Page of Pentacles came out. Ten of Wands is past burdens. It's baggage, past baggage, carrying past baggage, feeling burdened, worries, stress. And the Page of Pentacles is a communication card. Something about whatever happened in the past, it needs to be talked about. It needs to be revealed to this Queen of Pentacles. Because what I'm trying to tell you, King of Cups, she is trying to get a sense of direction elsewhere. She's moving on. Clarify the Tower. Two of Swords. The High Priestess. Oh my gosh. It's like the load is just being lifted off her back. This Queen of Pentacles, who you want to go towards, has carried a major load on her back. It's like feeling the whole weight of the world on your shoulders. Because this is a high priestess. This Queen of Pentacles is a high priestess. This Queen of Pentacles is gifted spiritually, prophetically. This is someone who knows secrets. The High Priestess is someone who is also very divine. The High Priestess connects to the divine. This is someone who is spiritual, intuitive, gifted. They know things that are going to happen ahead of time. They know what's going to happen in the future. Why do they know this? Because they are connected to the divine. God shares his secrets with his servants. This is a servant here who God revealed many things about you to. The High Priestess often does carry the weight of the world on her shoulders because she knows things that other people don't know. She sees through people. She sees through darkness. And she was carrying some sort of weight for a long time. And now that all of this is being exposed, it's like, it's relief. It's relief for her. The Two of Swords is here. She was stuck on this as well. Two of Swords is someone who's trying to get a sense of direction. She knew so much about the situation, but she did not know which way to go. This may have been someone who you even rejected. And they then had to realize what they were going to do next. What they were, this person had to decide what they were going to do with your case, because I feel like you rejected this individual. And they knew so much about your situation. And with the Wheel of Fortune, the wheel is turning in her favor. This person has a lot of fortune. I mean, this is a Queen of Pentacles, for goodness sakes. This is someone who's very abundant. And the wheel is turning in her favor. She's being pushed to move forward. And the Four of Wands, it is redemption. Five of Wands. Clarify the Five of Wands. Death. Don't disturb this person's peace, King of Cups, because I feel like that's what you're going to do. I feel like you're not going to understand why this person has to move forward. And you're going to get very upset with the Five of Wands and cause some sort of conflict. have some sort of fight because she wants to move on. I don't feel like it's even really her decision. I feel like this is someone who is truly divine and truly guided, and she's being guided to move forward. She has a lot of fortune on her side is what I'm seeing, but this case here has pretty much been dismissed from her because I feel like this is someone who already kind of did their role here. Yeah, you will try to go towards her as a Knight of Pentacles. It took you forever. Knight of Pentacles is a slow moving energy. It took you forever. But this situation, unfortunately, with the death has ended. Wow. Clarify the Five of Wands. Yeah. Again, Queen of Pentacles. This is someone who I feel you're going to sort of lose your mind a little bit, knowing that, because I feel like now that you've wakened up, you now know who this Queen of Pentacles is and what she means to you, and you now don't want to lose her. And I see you behaving very frantically. I see you going a little bit crazy and not wanting her to move on. You have been watching her, huh, with the Page of Swords. Anything else? Eight of Swords, Five of Swords. There's so much regret here. You want to talk to her, but you feel that you can't because this is all the things that you did to her. You went against this Queen of Pentacles. For some reason, you went against her and you tried to defeat her with the Five of Swords. You were probably wishing ill on her, wanting something bad to happen to her with the Five of Swords. You wanted to see her down. You wanted to see her unhappy. You wanted to defeat her. You did this to her with the Eight of Swords. Why were you wishing ill on this person? And now the guilt is killing you. The guilt is eating you up. Because perhaps you're now looking in the mirror and you're seeing the monster that you were to her. This is self-admittance. Having to admit some truths about yourself. You can't project anymore. You can't project. No more deflecting. You have issues of your own. Eight of Swords, you caused a lot of trouble for this Queen of Pentacles and you abandoned her. You left her in a state of despair with the Eight of Swords. You caused conflict and you tried to get away with it. You left her in the cold. You left her in the mess that you caused. And for a long time, she was stuck in her head. She was in chaos that she did not cause. You had her mentally stuck. You were the Seven of Swords to her. The cards are here. You were the Seven of Swords to her. You were sneaky, calculated, deceptive, doing things behind her back, thinking you wouldn't get caught, but you left traces. You did this person dirty. And you're being forced to admit that you have problems. Clarify the Seven of Swords. Clarify the Seven of Swords. The cards are literally falling out. You knew that this person, you want to know why you're being depicted as a Seven of Swords? Because you're deceptive. You knew the truth, but you chose to ignore it. You knew that this was an empress. You knew that this person literally has it all. This is the energy of the divine feminine. This is why this person, and didn't I say that earlier? I said this person is divine. Very powerful. This is the divine feminine. This is a nurturer, motherly, kind, loving, powerful. This is the most powerful woman of the deck. This is someone who is an empath. She understands people and she seeks to help them. And you could have used this person as an inspiration, but instead you chose to be low vibrational. You chose to drain her. You tried to destroy this person because you didn't want to confront your own inner demons and you wanted to project on someone who did absolutely nothing to you, who just wanted to help you, who was helping you. Because you wouldn't confront that you have a problem. You did a lot of projection, accusing this person of what you know you are. You were defensive. You were doing all sorts of stuff to this divine being. You knew that this is a Queen of Cups, that she was interested in you, that she had love for you. You knew that you were supposed to take a risk. Even if the two of you had your differences, because you're used to dealing with Queen of Wands. You're used to dealing with women who maybe, you can easily get your way with them. This is a woman who has standards. And you chose a karmic. You chose a Queen of Wands who did all those things to you. And you didn't want to take a risk with her, with this Empress, this divine feminine here, because you were not willing to change your ways. And you may have even still tried to get your way with her without having to change. And that didn't work. It caused more conflict because there's no way that God is going to let some low vibrational, narcissistic, doesn't want to change person be with his divine feminine. This is a divine being. And only the best out of the best can be with her romantically. She needs a divine masculine as her partner. You didn't want to change. You didn't want to take a risk with her. You missed out on a 10 of Pentacles. 10 of Pentacles is the most abundant life that one could really ever live. It's generational wealth. There was nothing but success that could have happened between the two of you. This is a successful traditional family, generational wealth. This is great abundance. The maximum Pentacles 10, there's all 10 here. This is the kind of life that this Empress is destined to live. A life of blessings here and favor. They're destined to live a very good life. And if you would have acted right, you could have been this person's partner and lived this life with her as well. Dang. You missed out. 9 of Wands, Ace of Cups. You had an opportunity with the Ace of Cups, and you're beating yourself up because now you see it. You know that this person, this divine feminine, is a Queen of Pentacles because you spy on her and you see her being successful, being abundant, and living her life. Ace of Cups, this is a divine grant of a new beginning. You had this with her, but you wanted to be a 9 of Wands. You wanted to be a player. You wanted to be lustful. You wanted to do things that only brought you temporary fulfillment, and you rejected a divine offer here of a new beginning with her. And all of these things, and I'm not pointing a finger at anyone, I'm simply reiterating what you've been saying to yourself. You've been beating yourself up. Everything that I just said, that's what you've been telling yourself as well, because you see it too. Clarify the Six of Swords. Yeah, the Sun. Six of Swords is moving things from rough waters to calmer waters. This is someone who has accepted the past for what it was. The Sun, this is someone who is healed. This is someone who is fully enlightened. And trust me, this divine feminine learned a lot of valuable lessons that she needed to learn, that only gave her enlightenment. It woke up her spirit even more. So this divine feminine took a lot of gain from this situation. As much as it was painful, she took a lot of gain from it, a lot of wisdom, a lot of spiritual knowledge and lessons. She has fully awakened. This is someone who's very much enlightened and they've healed. This is a light being here, the Sun. This is a light being. She had to go through darkness. She had to encounter dark people. She had to go through a dark path in order for her to see where the light truly is, in order for her to even find out who she is. She didn't take any losses here, really. It was just lessons. It was a journey that was meant to take her to her full enlightenment, to wake up her spirit. This is a Nine of Pentacles. This person is truly blessed, truly blessed. They have all 9 pentacles. They're just missing one more to have all 10. That's most likely love. And she will find love. She will find love. She just has to, and I'll ask what she has to do to get her last pentacle. 6 of Wands, she's the victor here. She did not take any losses at all. And if she feels like she did, well, it was a blessing in disguise. Because everything, this entire journey was divinely orchestrated in her favor. It was meant to teach her lessons. It was meant to enlighten her. It was meant to transform her. It was meant to build her, increase her strength, increase her faith. There is so much gain that she took from this connection, from this experience here. 6 of Wands is victory. Victory is hers. This is someone who definitely sowed. They planted seeds. They did their part. They've overcome all the obstacles. They've done the hard work, okay? The hard part has been successfully completed. Now it's time for this divine feminine here to simply flourish and enjoy the blessings here that the divine has prepared for her. This journey is complete. And it's time for her to move up, to move to the next phase in her life. Tell us more, please. Eight of Swords, clarify the Eight of Swords. Okay, King of Cups, you're stuck. You're stuck. Eight of Swords, tell us more. You're stuck on her. You're still stuck on her. You may even be madly in love with her. It's almost like you have fallen in love with her all over again. This is some sort of like rebirth that has happened in the connection between the two of you. You've fallen head over heels in love with her all over again. You are deep, deep in your feelings about this divine feminine. You want to risk it all with her. There is great admiration. There is great admiration that you have for this divine feminine. Yeah, you've put it all in, you've left it all in your past. Eight of Cups, whatever you were investing in from your past, you've walked away from it. Three of Swords, heartbreak. You may have even had some sort of animosity. You had some sort of hidden animosity towards this divine feminine. You were being vindictive, because I saw it. There was a point where you were nasty towards this divine feminine. Because it was easier for you to project and falsely accuse her and be delusional about her. It was easier for you to do that than for you to just admit your wrongs and confront your inner demons. And now you can't hide it. You can't do that anymore. The truth is right in your face. You have to admit that this is a divine being that you screwed up with, that you really messed up with. And there's always an opportunity for renewal. Always. With forgiveness, renewal is always possible. This connection can be renewed. It can be transformed with forgiveness. This is a divine being, for goodness sakes. She is the epitome of unconditional love. So I'm sure she'll be willing to forgive you, but the decision is up to her whether or not she wants to romantically rekindle with you. And I saw with that Five of Wands, you are going to get upset if she doesn't. And that isn't fair. Because this is someone who has helped you immensely. And even when you didn't recognize it, she continued to help and spiritually intervene for you or intercede. This person was an intercessor in your life, praying on your behalf, wishing, hoping that you would be freed from this kind of hold that was upon your life, that was placed on your life. There's always an option to rekindle, whether it's romantically or platonically, but it's her decision. And you have got to respect that. Because here you are as a Knight of Cups. Right now, what I literally just heard, right now you're just focused on her not leaving you. That's what you're focused on. You don't want this divine feminine to leave you. That is all that you're focused on. But it's her choice. Clarify the Nine of Cups. Yeah, you want your 10 of Cups. You want your unconditional love. This is someone who just exudes unconditional love. This is someone who is pure. Very, very pure. And the two of you really could have had this happily ever after. You want this now. Let me see what the Tower is on the back. Clarify the Tower. Eight of Wands. Let's see. Three of Cups. What is this Three of Cups? Clarify the Three of Cups. It's almost like yeah, Judgment. Look who's on the back, Queen of Pentacles. It's almost like this is this divine feminine is truly being vindicated. Justice is being served on her behalf. And everything is coming out. Everything, every single bit of it with this Tower, it is coming out. About this entire situation, this Queen of Pentacles, who she is, what she was meant to do in your life. Three of Cups, the two of you could have been friends. The two of you, there's something here that the both of you had in common. Maybe the two of you met at some sort of convention or some sort of event. Maybe the two of you are from the same organization. Maybe the two of you work together. Maybe the two of you went to the same school. Everything was divinely orchestrated in a way where the two of you would cross paths and teach each other very, very powerful lessons. And this divine masculine, this masculine here, this King of Cups, is like now putting the dots together. This masculine is connecting the dots. This masculine is connecting the dots, and he is waking up. He's like, oh my gosh, everything from the moment I met this Queen of Pentacles, it was for a significant reason. It was all divinely orchestrated. Every single bit of it. It's all hitting him now. He's so regretful with the Five of Cups. He's so regretful. Ace of Wands, it's passionate beginning. The Judgment is here. Man. Yeah, if this masculine wasn't awakened, he is awakened now. If this is someone who had no spirituality, they don't believe that, you know, God is right here amongst us, watching over us. He sends people into our lives to help us. His servants are everywhere. He gifts people. He gifts people who are meant to help his people. You know? He's all around us. Judgment, divine judgment is happening here. And I'm hearing this Queen of Pentacles is at complete peace. This Queen of Pentacles is actually minding her business. Let me see what this Queen of Pentacles is doing. Minding her business. Wheel of Fortune. Oh, she's minding her business, all right. It's like the entire universe is on her side. There's great fortune for this Queen of Pentacles. The Wheel of Fortune, things are turning in her favor. There's this luck, back-to-back blessings. Back-to-back blessings here. And let's just say, look who's on the back. King of Pentacles. She is about to meet a King of Pentacles. If she chooses to move on, to move forward, okay, there's a King of Pentacles here. Look at them. The two of them are counterparts. There's a King of Pentacles here for her. This King of Pentacles is striking. Okay, let me tell you what I say about this King of Pentacles. This King of Pentacles, this is a true soulmate. This is a divine masculine. This is someone who went through a similar journey as she did, so that the two of them will understand each other greatly. The two of them have been through the same journey, the same lessons, and the two of them successfully completed their spiritual journey, and they're both being blessed immensely. That's why you see the pentacles in their hand. This is like a businessman, an entrepreneur, or whatever their profession is. They are very successful and they make a lot of money. This is someone who is strikingly handsome or strikingly beautiful. Their beauty is like no other. The features that they have is not common. This person is strikingly beautiful, like breathtakingly beautiful. or handsome. When you see them, you will not get their face out of your head because they don't look like a lot of people. They don't look like a lot of people. And it's something about their eyes, whether it's their eye shape or their eye color, is very striking. Their feature. This person looks very like ethereal or something. This person is very beautiful. God surely took his time when creating this King of Pentacles, I'll say that. And as she moves forward, if that's her decision, she will meet her King of Pentacles. The Wheel of Fortune is on her side. Fortune is on her side. Period. We're going to do an extended, and I want it to focus on the two of you, Queen of Pentacles and King of Pentacles. And I want us to look into their life, share what you need to know about them, what the relationship will be like, and any other information that I get, okay? Thank you guys so much for watching. I know this reading was super duper long, but it's the least I could do because I haven't really been posting this week, okay? So thank you guys for your support. If you enjoyed this reading, please don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Also, the link to the extended, if you're interested in viewing it, it's going to be in the description box, okay? Thank you guys. Take care.